Welcome back everyone to Minecraft Feed the Beast Monster. Today we are going to be doing some more Thaumcraft. I haven't really done anything else in this base, and oh, I forgot my quarry is not running because I haven't traveled to the dimension it's in since starting the game, so let's go do that really quickly here. I should probably move this stuff up to the new base, but I don't have any place to put it just yet. So, since last episode, I realized that where I'd set up the quarry at the end of the last episode was no good because it also had the infinitely respawning snow. So I made yet another random dimension here, and this one's pretty good. It has random lightning strikes and it's always dark, but it's flat. So it's perfect for a quarry, and it's really high up too, so I should get a pretty good amount of copper. And I don't know what ore is just dropping all this XP, but I will happily take it. And how are we doing on storage space? Oh, we're good. 70 kilobytes free, 158 types. That's plenty of space. And of course all the cobblestone, dirt, and gravel is going into the deep storage units. All the other types of stone are going into the drives, but I don't think that'll be an issue. So I'm going to put my goggles back on because of the beast discount. And I don't have a book, so I'll have to use the return home charm, which is fine by me. It works just as well. And it's reusable. Alright, so today we are going to be doing something I've never done before in Thaumcraft, Essentia Distillation, so hopefully I don't get this horribly wrong here. So we got an alchemical furnace, and then we got these arcane alembics, and then I think you need the Essentia tubes and the warded jars. I could be wrong about this. I think that's how I've seen it done before. Let's actually browse through the Thaumonomicon really quickly here. Probably make a cut. Alright, so there are a couple things I want to make. One is the Boots of the Traveler, which requires the stuff on the first row, excluding the windmills, of course. And the second is, what was it called? Thaumaturge's backpack. I don't know how exactly this is better than the regular backpack. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it does give it a beast discount, so that's nice. Alright, so to make the Boots of the Traveler, and I've just been doing a bunch of research off camera. The new research camera is the new research system is actually really good. If you just draw out all the aspects in that tree format that I showed a couple episodes back, it is just so easy. Well, you still have to think about it a little bit, but it's not. I'd say it's about the right difficulty. Okay, so we're going to need Eider and Volatus. And what would be good sources of those? Let me see. I think the Thaumonomicon will actually tell us. So we need Eider, which it comes from those items. What would be a good one to get? Fence gates look the cheapest. Let's see. Does it show me how much they give exactly? Okay, either any I won't show me or I haven't scanned them before. So let's make a fence gate. Alright, so we're gonna need 17 more fence gates. And what gives Volatus? I believe feathers do. Arrows, feathers, bows. Okay. So arrows give 1. Feathers. Oh, I have lots of feathers. I'll just grab a few of those. And clean up a little bit here. Go away, plane. This is my video. I don't know if you can hear that plane or not. There's a military base not too far from here. Alright, so this thing I believe needs some kind of fuel. And then I think we just put in the stuff that we want to break down. Let's do the feathers first. Okay, so it's doing something. Oh, we got air. And more air. That's not quite what I wanted you to do. Is there any way to, like, get the air out of this jar? Because I don't need 2 jars of air. Oh, I see. It, like, worked its way up to the top. Okay, well, let's get another jar down here. Now that's getting the volatus. Alright. So we probably want to put the jars on after we start breaking stuff down. So let's go ahead and get the fence gates in. The fuel actually lasts a pretty long time. That's good. Alright, so let's grab these jars and get some new ones down. So we've got some eider there and some machina here. And we've also got some volatus. I can't remember what exactly the fence gates had in them. Okay, now we got arbor. This is not going extremely well here, but it's getting done, I guess. I think this probably would have gone a bit better if I had a third alembic, since the fence gates had 3 aspects in them. Okay, I think we're done with our fence gates and such. So we got 25 eider. And we got 32 volatus, so that should be enough for the boots of the traveler, I think. Alright, so we got tons of arbor. I don't know what we're going to do with all that. I guess the only place that we've got to put the jars really is back here. And I think there's a way to make jar labels or something. That would be handy. Okay, we got 2 jars of air. That's kind of annoying. This one I'll just stick over here until I figure out what to do with it. Oh, we got some more arbor coming in. I think this jar is almost full. Yeah, that jar is full. I guess I will put down another jar because I don't really know what to do in this case. Alright, so let's get to making those boots. So we need plain box. Come over here. Alright, so boots of the traveler. We need leather boots, and we're gonna need some more of these podium things. How do we make these? Doesn't say. Okay. Ah, here we go. Here's the infusion page. Okay, so we need to make it like that, and I accidentally made a research note for runic armor. Okay, so we got 1 pedestal here already. Oh, I already had a bunch of the arcane stone on me. Alright, let's make another pair. Make sure it's all even. And I actually should have made some of those magical candle things first. What's the instability on this? Negligible. Okay, well, we don't have to worry. So this has 6 ingredients on the outside. Okay, I just stopped recording very briefly to read the Infusion page again to make sure I understand things. So we want to make sure that wherever we have an item on the pedestal, there's an opposite pedestal with an item on it as well. Okay, so I think I will put the feather here, fish here, and the 2 air shards here. So these 2 pedestals have nothing on them, all the others do. Alright, and double check, it was 25 Eider and 25 Volatus. 32 Volatus, 25 Eider. And what else was there? I think that's everything, so all we need to do now is click on the runic matrix with our wand. Oh boy, here we go. This is the first time I've infused anything. Okay, so it's taking the vis from the jars now. Or Essentia. Yeah, it's Essentia, isn't it? Okay, it's done with the Essentia. Now it's breaking down the items and infusing them into the boots. Alright, there we go. Boots of the Traveler. Nice. So I'm going to replace my longfall boots, and that reduced my overall armor. But look at me now, I'm just walking, I'm not even sprinting. I can move much faster. I've got an uphill step assist, so I can climb up 1 hill gaps without jumping. And that is quite nice. That will make getting around here a bit easier, although I could always just fly before, but now walking is pretty fast too. Alright, so let's see what was required to make that backpack. Permutatio Praecutatio Vacuos. Okay. So... and the instability is also negligible. I've got all the materials already. So, how do we want to do this? Alright, why don't we make another Arcane Alembic? Okay, there's another Arcane Alembic, and I will put another Essentia tube down. Alright, so now we need Permutatio. How do I get Permutatio? Permutatio comes from quite a few things, actually. Cinnabar ore would be pretty good. Oh, I have lots of cinnabar. So let's go ahead and just grab 16 of those, I guess. Ooh, that has like 4 aspects in it. Copper, on the other hand, only has 2. Has a lot of metallum in it, though. That's okay. I'll go ahead and melt down half a stack of copper. And I guess I should wait a while before this, before I start putting the jars down. That way I don't have to swap them around all the time. I'm not sure how it works exactly. So we've seen this before. I'm gonna melt down these copper ingots, get them into jars, or their Essentia into jars, and I will be back after I'm done. I just remembered I should probably enchant my boots, and I believe I've actually got 30 levels in here this time. Protection 4, I'm breaking 3, haste 3. Haste is going to make me run even faster. Wow. It doesn't feel like I'm... Well, I guess I'm going faster. It's kind of hard to tell. And from what I've heard, Unbreaking doesn't do anything in 1.6. So it would have been nice to have Repair on them instead, but that's okay. They're not too terribly hard to make. Alright, I've almost got everything together for the backpack, and I've also been getting ready to make the Silverwood wand core, which requires 9 of each of the primal aspects and Praecantatio. So what I did is I took just 16 of each type of shard, and that gave me a stack and a half worth of Praecantatio, if you could even call it a stack, but and 32 of each of the primal aspects, so I should be pretty good on those. And I made a void jar for the vitreous because I knew there'd be a lot. The void jars unfortunately require an ender pearl, which I'm not doing so great on. If I was, I'd be making all of these void jars. Well, it does require Vs as well, so. Okay, it looks like the vacuos is, it looks like the aspects take their time to work their way up after they've been melted down. So, while that's working, let's go ahead and get ready to make the backpack. So we need 3 of the enchanted fabric and thaumium. So let's put thaumium back here. I don't know if the orientation matters or not, really. I think it's just if the ingredients are there or not. Backpack there. And still waiting on all the vacuos to get in there. Still got these other jars that have like some random stuff that I messed up with. And oh, I did make the labels. I don't think I mentioned that. They're pretty cheap to make. Just like this black dye slime and some paper, and that makes 4. Why'd you make that noise? Alright, well it's done. So let's go ahead and put it there, I guess. And we've got all the ingredients, and the instability is negligible. So let's just go ahead and do it. I did get Permutatio, right? Yeah. Made me a little nervous for a second. I thought I'd forgotten it. Alright, and there's our fancy new backpack. So let's go ahead and put the one we've got down on the ground. So this thing is like a double chest. It is 9 by 6. This one, it says it's supposed to be bigger, and wow, it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 by 6. Okay, so that is bigger. And it said it provides a feast discount. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Let's see if we can figure that out. So with this, it says the beast cost is 4.65. If I take it off, 4.65. If I take these off, 4.9. What if I were to take the backpack off? No, it looks like if the backpacks are configured to not use armor, or not act as armor, then it does not provide the beast discount. Okay, well I was afraid that might be the case, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so the next thing I want is the Silverwood wand core, which we will need to get a better wand. And this says instability is moderate. Oh, and we're also going to need Salus Mundus, which I hope that's not going to be a problem. Let's see, what were those little doodads called? Ethereal Essence. I have one. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get more Ethereal Essence from somewhere. Well, we've got one of these little Thaumcraft shrine thingies near spawn, and these should have a spawner underneath them that has Wisp in it. And I don't know what the rules for them spawning are. Yeah, I went ahead and set it to night, so I wouldn't have to wait around, and I just realized I've been on peaceful for a while, I don't know how long. And anyway, as soon as I set it to hard, of course, lots of stuff started spawning, and pretty soon it'll probably get back to where it was before, where there are just lots of special mobs all over the place and no one spawns anymore. Come on. I've got 3, I think. Let's go ahead and get one more and then we'll head back. Is that another wisp? Ouch, these guys hurt. Alright, I think that's enough, and I need to eat. I need to work on my food source. I'll probably do that next episode. This stew is amazing. It restores tons of hunger, and it keeps you saturated for a long time. But it requires meat, which I don't have a good source of. But it would be easy to produce. Oh, look at that guy. You get out of here. Now I'm probably going to regret not having any walls or anything on my base, aren't I? Wow, they dropped a lot of stuff. Golden pants for the win. Wow, that's terrible. Alright. I don't know what's making that noise, but it's spooky. Okay, so how do I make stuff? Salus Mundus. Okay. So any 2 ethereal essence and a shard, which I don't have on me. I'm really missing the sprint key from 1.7 right now. I got used to that so quickly. And now we need Feast. Get a nice little discount from our gear. Alright, and we're also going to need 1 more of each shard. And I believe it was Silverwood log in the middle. What's that guy doing? Oh, he dropped a heart. I could actually use some more hearts, but I don't think I have any necrotic bones. How are we doing on space? We're good. Let's actually get some copper going here. I could always use more copper, I'm sure. Alright, shards. Need 1 of each. Alright, and again, I don't think the positioning really matters. Let's see. Oh, this is an odd number of ingredients, so there's no way to preserve symmetry here. So, again, I don't think the order really matters, but I'll follow it. Okay, and Silverwood log in the middle, and we've got air, aqua, ignis, ordo, perdito, praecantatio, and terra. We should have all of those. Perdito, ignis, air, ordo, terra, aqua. Okay. And we should also look into making some candles or something for this. Just gonna make a few candles here really quickly. Okay, and I think we want the candles to be symmetrical as well. Okay. I think we're ready. Oh. Flux taint. Okay, we need to make sure that nothing gets thrown off its pedestal here. Okay, got the Salus Mundus. It's working on the shards. Alright, and there's our Silverwood wand core. So let's see, have I done the thaumium caps research? I have not. That's what I've got here. Okay, I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Alright, here is my solution for the thaumium wand caps. Pretty easy. All the aspects that I started with, I've already drawn out trees for, so I just pull out my 2 sheets of scrap paper that I put the trees on, so... Oh, I'm so terrible. Okay, thaumium wand caps. How do we make those now? Thaumium nuggets. And I guess there's a very self-explanatory way to make thaumium nuggets. Okay, and 1 caps and core, and is that not how you make it? Inert thaumium cap. What? They need to be infused with additional magical energies. What? What? If anyone knows a better way to get ethereal essence or Salus Mundus, I would greatly appreciate a hint, because this is the best way I can figure out now. So I'm probably just gonna sit here killing wisps for a little while. And I put on armor, emptied out my inventory. That was not a good spot for you to appear. I really need to get, what's it called, mystical magnet or something? I don't know. Alright, and I was actually just checking, and this episode's getting pretty long, so I should wrap it up soon. Alright, I believe we're ready to do this. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do the same thing twice, so I made enough materials for that. Alright, it's taking the Potentia, which I got from Redstone, and the Arm, which I got from the Ethereal Essence. Uh-oh. Did it seriously just destroy one of the Salus Mundus? Oh, of course it did. Now I'm gonna have to make another one. Okay, so the next problem I have to solve is that I don't have enough face and my wand can't hold enough. So, what do I do now? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up, I guess. Alright, with the addition of the Thaumaturge's robe to my wardrobe, I guess, I have enough of a discount to produce the Silverwood wand. So this wand can store, I believe it's 100 beasts in each category. So let's go ahead and take some over here. Be careful not to take too much. Yeah, that looks like it's about 100, so I'm gonna have to go run around, fill it up, and stupid rain every time. The answer to the question, is it raining, is, are you playing Minecraft? Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna fly around, fill this thing up. Soon I will be able to get the note in a jar. I think it, according to the Thaumonomicon, it requires something like, what is it, 70 Vs per node that you put in a jar, so it's quite expensive. So that's going to take a while. Next time, I think I may work on improving my food situation a little bit. Get something like a cow farm going, I guess, and just something automatic so I can make that stew, and that will make me very happy, not having to worry about food anymore. Alright, so if you enjoyed this probably very long video, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a like if you enjoyed this one in particular, and I will see you next time.